Greetings, welcome to self-assessment for lesson 9, problems 2 and 3. Simplify each of the following and write in the form of a plus bi. In other words, this is a quick review of how to deal with complex numbers. So let's take a look at the first one here. We've got the square root of -9, which we know is going to be, can be thought of as the square root of -1 times 9, which would get us back a square root of -1, which we know is I, times the square root of 9, which we know is 3. So hopefully you see that that just pops out to a 3i. Notice it's not plus or minus 3i because they told us which one they wanted. They wanted just the positive square root. So that's just positive 3i. Okay, so 8, subtract the square root of 49 divided by 8. Well, we'll go a little faster here now on that square root of 49. We hopefully see that that's 7i. So this is going to be 8, and then we're going to go minus a 7i there. And that's all still over 8. Okay, now notice the instructions is that complex numbers are always written in the form of a plus bi. We have the real part plus the imaginary part. So we'll break this up as 8 over 8 minus 7 over 8i, which, last but not least, we can write as 1 minus 7/8i, and that's going to be the final form. Notice that you would not put the I up in the numerator with the 7. It's out off to the side of the fraction, okay? All right, one more. We know that I squared is going to be what? Based upon the definition that I is equal to the square root of -1. In other words, if we took I and we squared that, and then we square rooted the square, we squared the square root, say that 10 times fast. We squared the square root of -1, and we would get back I squared is equal to -1. And hopefully that's not a big surprise to you. All right, well, that was a short one. Hopefully they're all that easy for you. See you back here for the next one.